I worked for this company here. I've been in real estate for 10 years now, and the unthinkable actually happened recently. You may have heard of a little something in the news, but I'm going to show you. I worked for this company here for 10 years. I was with EXP Realty for 10 years. And that happened at the end of July. At the end of July, I hit my 10-year mark with EXP Realty. The great thing about that is I loved working there. The people were great. The owners, they were even great as well, despite what you may be reading in the news. Now, I'll have headlines pop up everywhere here for you. Bam, bam, bam. They are everywhere. Money was taken, so it seems. And what happened as an agent was we were flipped upside down on our heads. In a matter of days, we had to make a decision. The decision was, where do we want to hang our license? Because unfortunately, the company that I had been with for 10 years and collected all my accolades, all my awards, all my achievements, was no longer going to exist. All the signs in the garage, all the open house, the for sale signs, everything that I had done, websites, all the branding, it's gone. It's beautiful, I know. It's fantastic. So I had to make a decision. And that decision was, where do I want to go moving forward? What does my business look like in the short term, long term? What do I want out of my career? And there's a lot of different factors that really came to mind when I was trying to just grasp the decision. And it had to be something I made quick because I didn't want to be in a position where I ended up just being transferred over to another company that I didn't know, like, or trust. So right out the gate, I had a couple things that I was already thinking about. One is it needs to be a company that's big enough where the likelihood of this situation happening again, where money goes missing in trust accounts and you lose the faith of your potential clients and your potential commissions, for it not to happen again. So I wanted a company that was global and had a lot more exposure where they would not risk this happening. The second thing is I've been teaching agents for some time now how to navigate their business, how to grow their business, and how to hop into real estate your first couple of years and really succeed and not just spin your wheels trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. So I've been trying to help agents on the side and I've been coaching them, which has been great. I love and appreciate the time that I get to coach agents one-on-one because it's something that I actually have a passion for, which is awesome. But I wanted that to be a part of my transition to wherever that new company was going to be. Thirdly, I wanted a place that was going to offer me some training. Coaching has been something that I have invested in to help grow my business over the last 5 years now. My first 5 years in business, I did not do any coaching and I was stagnant for the most part. I had success as far as other people could see, but I wanted a little bit more personally. So the goal for me was to go somewhere where I still got some continuing education, some coaching, something to really push for every single year. And being a father, a young father of two, I wanted something that I could leave my family and leave my kids when the time came, whether they wanted to get into real estate, whether it was something that was willable, because real estate business is very much just you work in the business, you grind for years and years and years, and then you never retire. You just work in real estate till you die. Unfortunately, that's the reality for a lot of people. So these were the things that I was going through in my head. And as I'm going through these, I'm kind of checking boxes with different companies and seeing what they offer. And of course, I considered all my options out there, from the Remax to the Royal LePage to the EXP to the Right at Home, something that was more independent brokerage once again. And I ended up coming to a decision. And that decision is that I ended up choosing this brokerage here. I ended up choosing to work for EXP. And the reason why I decided to choose to work for EXP specifically is because it offered me more than what the other brokerages do. There's always learning curves no matter where you go, but for me, it was the no-brainer option. I could continue to coach agents and bring them in to work with me and work with my community at the Wolfpack, which is the downline that I am at EXP with, which offers just a plethora of training and coaching and mentorship. And if you want to be on a Zoom call 5 days out of the week, learning and just absorbing everything that's there, you can do that. If you're really only focused on time management or mindset, you can just hop on those specific calls. So that was one big reason for me why I really thought this was the right brokerage. Secondly, the revenue share option being something that I can actually will to my kids if they get into real estate. To me, that was great. I'm hopeful, of course, that my kids grow up. They want to be in real estate. They want to follow the family business along with their passion, and hopefully that is real estate. So that I wanted to leave that door open for myself and for my family. And thirdly, EXP is a global company. They are worldwide. They are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. So when I'm going through my checklist, I'm getting a lot of checks and I'm not getting a lot of big X's in my head. So this is why I have ended up partnering up with the Wolfpack at EXP Realty. And I have not only partnered with the Wolfpack, I've partnered with 2 different sections of the Wolfpack. So I'm able to offer anybody who actually comes and wants to join in the Wolfpack a extreme amount of training, both globally, but also locally in the GTA. So I've strategically positioned myself to get the most value I can at this brokerage and support my clientele the best that they need to be supported as well. So all my clients going forward, they already got the best service they could from me, but now they have that backing of a company that they can feel more secure about as well. Coming from that iPro Realty disaster, this has been a decision that I didn't actually have as much of a challenge making as I thought I would. It took me a couple days to make the decision because I had already had an idea in the back of my mind that this was going to be a place that would be great for me in the future. I just hadn't taken that jump yet. And I've been there now for about 1 month, and I've done more transactions than I'd done in the previous few months. I've got a fire lit under my butt that's a little bit bigger than it was before, and it's allowing me to propel my business to new levels that I am just very excited about. So if you have any questions about transitioning from a brokerage that's shutting down to a brokerage that's globally traded to looking for more mentorship or training, I'm happy to answer any of those questions in the comment section down below, or you can always feel free. I'll have a booking link here if you wanted to just give me a call and have a chat about that as well. I wanted to share my experience here on what it was like to make that quick transition from one brokerage to a next, and being a completely cloud-based brokerage like EXP is, I have been blown away with the onboarding process and how seamless and how quick it's actually been. And believe it or not, I've only gone to my actual physical office twice in the last couple of years to print off things, not even for myself. So a physical office is not even a necessity in the real estate business now, because we are meeting our clients on the go at our showings, at their homes to see their beautiful properties. And an office is just a brick and mortar piece that's probably going to become more extinct over time in the real estate business. But hope this was a informative video for you. If you're looking for more information and more kind of training like this, that's what this channel is really going to be based on. This channel is going to be a place where I educate you on what's going on the back end of real estate, being an agent, supporting yourself. I actually use YouTube to support a lot of my business to get my leads organically. And if you're interested in doing that, I can definitely walk you through what that looks like for me, making 3 videos a week for the last year straight and 2 videos a week for the last 2 years straight. So I'm putting out a lot of content out there, which is why I am coming to you back on YouTube on a brand new channel. Thanks for watching this one, and I look forward to chatting with you in the future. Bye for now.